Wow. Welcome to the moment. We just had a moment. You know, excuse me. We're supposed to have been on since about 20 minutes ago. And it was just one of those moments, just like what we're going to talk about today. So I want to welcome you from all over the world. Thank God for your life. Thank God for keeping you since the last time that we were here on the moment. And I want to appreciate God for everyone that is connecting with us tonight. I want you to know that life is full of moments. There are moments of life. Right here, we just went through one of those moments that want to just mess up everything. Everything just want to go wrong. Anything that can go wrong, just want to go wrong. Doesn't want us to be live. But I want to, thank God today, because what we want to discuss is necessary, it's needed, and I know that is going to help you to overcome different moments of life. Let me start by saying this evening. The best of you lives in this body where you are. And the moments of life, it's always looking to have the best of you so that it can turn you out to be the worst that the world can see. You see, there are moments of pain, there are moments of anger, there are, terrible moments, but there are great moments. You see, but the reason we are talking, the reason why we are here is to talk about the moment. Hear this. Only the best of you have the power to change any moment of life. Only the best of you. Only the best of you have that ability to change any moment of life. Just like the moment that we went through right now, it takes the best of us to take that, to change that moment to the moment. I need you to understand that the moment is the best moment of any moment or a moment in life. The moment is the best moment of a moment in life. You see, and that's why situations of life is fighting hard, working hard to stop you from experiencing the best of the moments of life. No matter what moment you are in, there is the best moment. You see, when it looks like it's not good, there is the best moment. When it looks like it's pain, it's sorrow, it's shame, whatever that is not good, you see, there is the best in the midst of that moment. I was looking at the life of Jesus Christ when he was on earth. I noticed something about him, that whenever he gets to a moment that is not good, that is not great, what he does is that he changed the moment, or he changed that very moment to the moment. A good question for us to ask ourselves today is, how do I connect the best of me? How do I connect with the best of me? Remember that I said the best of you deserve to have the best of the moments of life. But how do I connect with the best of me? In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 30, there's something that stands out strongly there. And everything started from here. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 30, let me read. It says, God looked over everything he had made. It was so good. So very good. Look at that. God looked at everything he made. It was good. It was so very good. The best of you, it's very good. When God said that statement, you are right there. You were already created. I was already created. We were already created. And God looked at everything. He looked at us. And he said, good. So good. It means we are great. You see? So how do I now connect with me that is so good? The me that lives inside of this body. The different moments of life, always make it look like it's not good. Always make it look like it's just that angry guy. It's just that sorrowful guy. It's just that guy that doesn't know what is next to do in life. That's what different moments of life want you to look like. And that has made people give you a name that is not yours. But I want you to know something today. That God said, you are so good. You are very good. So, my question again, let's go back to that question again. How do I connect with the best of me? Number one, the first step that we need to take, that you need to take, that I need to take, and that we need to continue to take all the days of our life so that every moment of our life can be the moment is think the best of you. What did I say? I said, think the best of you. Start thinking, I am good. I am so good. I am great. Listen, irrespective of what the situation of life says about you, irrespective of what you are going through at any moment in life, you need to continue to tell yourself, you need to continue to think about this. I am good. I am so good. I am great. You see, you cannot change any moment of life if you don't agree with that. We said the moment is the best moment of a moment in life. It takes only good to be able to experience good. It takes a good thinking to experience good. You've got to agree with this. God said you are good. God said you are so good. Listen, you have gone through different types of moments. And those moments has called you different names. In fact, sometimes they have told you, you are not good. There is nothing good about you. You've heard that statement before, right? You see, we can't even connect with you. People get angry with you because of probably because of your conduct, because of something that happened, right? And that gets stuck with you. What that is doing is that it's imprisoning the best of you. So you've got to let it keep going on in your mind at all times. Reminding yourself, keeping it in your thoughts, I am good. I am great. You see, you have to get to this point. You have to get into this daily thinking every moment. You daily think about, oh, I am good. You have to get this into your thinking every day. I am good. I am great. You see, and that is the only way you can change the moment of life. You see, let this type of thinking transform you. That's the type of thinking you need. That type of thinking, the thinking that says you are good, the thinking that says you are great. You see, let that transform your thinking. Let that transform your thought from time to time. You are the sum total of your own thought. Did you hear me? Let me repeat that. I said you are the sum total of your own thought. Just like the Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. You can imagine that. You see, as you think in your heart, you are the sum total of your own thought. That's very important. You see, And the fight that you and I need to be fighting every day, saying this, is that you are going to be having negative thoughts bombarding your mind, coming to your mind, from time to time, fighting. When you say you are good, there will be that thought that will remind you of something that happened somewhere, something that happened, something that you did that wasn't right, something that somebody said, that wasn't so nice about you. That is what you are going to be fighting every day. So it's going to be a daily thing. You're going to continue to tell yourself, I am good. Why? God says I'm good. You see, the me that live inside this body is good. That is the only way we can change any moment of life. That is the only way we can change our conduct. You see, the way to overcome negative thought is to substitute the good thought. You see, you got to substitute the negative thought with a good thought. That is the only way. You see, that is the way. You've got to affirm the good, and the bad will vanish. You see, you've got to declare the good. You've got to say yes. Say it. I am good. Irrespective of what anybody says, tell yourself, I am good. So I said, the first step to changing different moments of life to the moment is what? Think the best of you. And the best of you is what? Is good. Let's look at the second step. The second step, to connect with the best of you that is good is what? Feel the best of you. You've got to feel the best of you. What do I mean? What you think and feel, you create. You see, whatever you are thinking that is going on in your mind, right, will find a way to get into your emotion. We kind, in a way, affect your emotion. So what you are thinking and the feeling becomes what happens around you, becomes what you attract. You see, it will become what will change what is going on in your environment. I was looking at this story in the Bible. Everything was chaotic. Jesus and his disciples were crossing in the boat. They were crossing to the other side. Jesus was sleeping. There was boisterous wind. That moment was terrible moment. Jesus was sleeping. Everybody came, banging and shouting, oh, we're going to die. Things is looking bad, But look at this guy. This guy got up, this guy sat up, and he wasn't thinking like everybody. He didn't even recognize the way they were thinking. Respond to what they were saying. He responded to the situation based on what was going on inside of him. You see, for him, he will always say everything good about himself. He will always connect himself with the Father at all times. He doesn't connect with any moment that is not good. So that's why he was able to change every moment. So I said the second step for us to take, or for you to take, is what? Feel the best of you. What you think and feel, you will create. So you create what you believe. Your thought is creative. Your thought is creative. God made you and I to be co-creator with him. So what you believe, what you think, what you feel, those are things that you will create. You see? So it's very important to understand that you've got to align your feelings with what you are thinking. Let me say this so that I can use this to explain that, and then we can round up this evening. Believe that you are good. It's very important. Because if you don't believe that you are good, you can't feel that you are good. When you believe, it means you agree. It means you are confident with yourself that, yes, that's exactly who I am. Listen, stop looking at different moments of life to determine who you are. Those moments doesn't mean that that's who you are. Stop looking at that conduct that is not right, that is not in line with who you are, and tag yourself to be that person. Don't allow the name that people call you to be who you are. You are exactly who God says you are. Hear this. Feel the joy of being good and the way you feel if you are very good. What do I mean by that? Let's use this illustration. Let's use this story. How do you feel when you just buy a new car? The feeling is great. The feeling is awesome. Right? Right. Right? So, because of the way you feel, it affects your conduct. It affects the way you relate with people. Why? Because you feel great. Something good has just happened. Right? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Envision good. Imagine good. What does the feeling of good look like? What does it feel like when somebody says you are good? As you are thinking about, I am good, so good, very good, I am great, let the feeling of good go with what you are thinking. Allow the emotion of good to do what? To go with that. That is how you change your moment. What you are thinking and the way you feel creates your environment. That is how you change the different moments of life. Jesus stepped into different moments of life, but what did he do? He changed them. Why? He believed in who he is. He said he is the Son of God. The Father is good. So everywhere he steps through, all he does is to create good. So understand this, only the moment deserve to have the best of you. And what is the moment? The moment is the best moment of a moment in life. So 2 steps, and you got to begin to do this all the time, continuously, repetitively. Go that, think the best of you, and then you do what? Feel the best of you. And this is where I'm going to leave you this month. I want you to go with this. You are good. You are good. So, you are better than what you see. You are more than what you know. Greater than what you look like. I'll see you next month. Imagination is the ability to see with your heart what you cannot see with your eyes. Isaiah chapter 26 verse 3. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you.
DIC Los Angeles, church with a difference.